Hello and welcome to another episode of Klepp's Garage. Today is Barn Find Sunday. We had a tip a few years ago. Actually, I knew about the cars. They're in an estate, and I decided to try to buy one of them, and we got one bought, and we're going to go get it today. So, of course, it's a lovely day in Ohio, Carhartt season. Our lovely sock hats from the Model T Ford Club of America. Go to their website, modeltfordclubofamerica.com. Check out all the good stuff about antique cars. Today, I'll be doing some of the work and talking. Our cameraman and producer from our last episode and this episode is Nash, N-A-S-H. He'll say hello.
Hi.
He's very camera shy. Anyhow, you'll be seeing my other son, Ted, in this video, and we're going to go get the brush. So, you can hear the big diesel warming up back. We're going to hook the trailer. We got the tow vehicle to tow the car out of the garage, John Deere, and we'll see what happens today. So here we are, looking up the trailer, Klepp's Garage. Number one son, Ted.
How's it going?
We're getting it all hooked up. Of course, dads always delegate the hard work to the sons. So there you go. Anyhow, we'll get this all hooked up. We made up a list of things to take. Air tanks, jacks, tow ropes, tow chains, tow vehicle. So I'm sure we'll forget something, but anyhow, we're going to go over the list and see what we need.
And now, using the power of YouTube, we will travel in seconds.
So what you're about to see after raising this garage door is a 1909 Brush Runabout, the everyman's car. The Brush was built in Detroit, Michigan from the years 1907 to 1913. There was roughly, I'm checking my notes here, roughly 13,250 of them built. Allenson P. Brush was the man that come up with the idea. He originally worked for the Cadillac Motor Company, and he worked for various other places. In 1907, he decided to build his own car. It was supposed to be a lightweight car that was cheap and easy to operate. It was mainly built out of wood. The frame, the body, the axles, the wheels was all made of wood. The saying back then was wooden wheels, wooden frame, wooden run. They actually do run pretty good, but that was the saying. They also had another saying, you can tell how old a brush was if you cut the axle in half and count the rings, because it's built out of a tree. Anyhow, so we're going to show you what this vehicle looks like.
Ready? Think it's got it?
drug home. So we're going to unload it, blow the dust off of it. So the old girl come out of the trailer and slid a little bit. Did you hear it trying to gasp for air? It was coughing and wheezing. Everything's stiff. We're going to have to go through everything and get everything freed up. The motor was turning over. I think the explosion whistle might have been stuck open, or it was just sucking air through the carburetor, one of the two. But you can hear that in the last little segment there. Our tow vehicle today was a 48 Willys Jeep pickup. That was actually the first vehicle I ever bought back in 1979 that started my antique car obsession, passion, collection. I'm sure there's a few more adjectives. Anyhow, we'll get into that truck at another YouTube video. But for now, we're gonna blow off the dust and maybe do a little power washing. So it's like 25 degrees on a Sunday in here in Ohio, and I should be inside watching a game or drinking beer and doing something productive, but no, I'm gonna suds off the brush and give it a little bath here before we pull it inside. So it is so cold out here, taking a pin out, we can't get this thing to move because it's so stiff, so I'm going to take the chains off. This is a chain drive car, and to properly get this thing running again after 40 years, we're going to need to soak these in oil anyhow. And there's one side. already easier to move. You can also see, look at all the ice up here that's formed already. We got to get it inside and get it dried off. So anyhow, get the chains off, then we can push it. So this concludes part 1 of the episode of the Garage Find Brush. And you might notice I'm wearing a Australian hat. Yes, I've been to Australia. This is a jackaroo. Of course, they don't wear jackaroos. They wear akubras, which is made out of rabbit hair, and I'm allergic to rabbits, so leather. American leather, probably. Anyhow, yeah, so we got the brush pulled out of the garage. We got it back home, tore into it, started cleaning it. You'll see the next episode, we're trying to start it. Just to give you a sneak peek, it's a little cleaner. Woo, sneak peek, sneak peek. And that's going to conclude our episode. So remember, drive them if you got them. That's our new logo, drive them if you got them. Till next time, see ya.